Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Erisa Wahyunur Laili. I want to present my media development assignment about analysis model. My final project is making a promotional booklet of Tangerang Batik Probolinggo. The writer chose the procedure from RD 2013. The first step is determining purpose of promotion. The writer chose to make a booklet to facilitate the visitors to get information. Booklets are also able to attract and persuade customers by introducing Tangerang Batik product in detail and to the general public and support by attractive booklet designs. So the consumers are interested in reading the booklet and want to visit again or buy the product from Tangerang Batik after knowing the detailed information. The second step is determining the target audience. In this step, the writer must understand about the characteristic and behavior from the consumers, because the consumers is the marketing target of the promotional media created, and this booklet will be placed in the Tangerang Batik Gallery. The third step is determining media of promotions. In this step, the writer will create a promotional media that is not owned by Tangerang Batik. In addition, the writer will make a booklet effectively and appropriate with the audience, because the content of an effective booklet can influence readers' interest. The fourth step is budgeting. In this step, the writer will make a list of budgets that aims to make the budget use equal to its influence on the interest of customers, and then the writer will choose the best quality material but low budget. And besides that, the cost of the writer will use in making the booklet is around 1 million rupiah. This fee include design services and booklet printing. In the fifth step is making a concept. In this step, the writer will create a booklet with an easy concept to understood, and then the booklet will explain about Tangerang Batik in detail, and it will be written in different versions, which are Indonesian and English. Before writing the script, the writer will read the data and informations on the interview results. In the second step, the writer will compile the content of the booklet. In the third step is the writer will write the script in Indonesian first, after that translated to English. After that, the translate script will be given to the supervisors to get feedback. The writer revised the script based on the supervisor's feedback. The last step is producing. Before producing it, the writer ensure that the detail on several points, such as information the pictures described in the booklet, are clear and correct. The stage after checking the design is to produce the product with good quality.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Vidya, and now I want to present my media development assignment. It is about analyze model. According to my final project, I will use a procedure from RD 2013, and my final project is making a booklet as a promotional media of Mantaka Batik Sumeneb. So now I want to explain the procedure of RD 2013. There are determining purpose of promotion, determining the target audience, determining the promotional media, budgeting, making concept, and producing. The first step to make promotional media is determining the purpose of promotion. This step is aimed to figure out the reason of the promotion have to be made, because all of promotion activity is done according to the selling product. The second step is determining the target audience. Audience in the promotion context can be called as consumers. Consumers have a very important role in terms of product marketing. Therefore, promotional activities must be based on needs consumers that interest to buy the products offered. The third step is determining promotional media. Determining the suitable promotional media for customers will give their own uniqueness to the product offered. However, this must be adjusted to a predetermined target consumers. The fourth step is budgeting. Budgeting is the most important thing for making promotional media. Without budgeting, promotional media will not be done. Budgeting must be well managed and effective, has a large impact on the audience. Count the incurred costs and the result of promotional media products have to be worth it. The fifth step is making concept. Making concept is something that must be thought well. The audience will be very interested on unique concept. The determination of the concept will also depend on the quality of the promotion of the product being offered. The last step is producing. Producing is creating promotional media. The design of the promotional media and the products offered must be in sync. The details of the material and the content in it must be balanced. So, that's all for me, and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anissa Salentania Magdis. Now I want to present my media development assignment about analysis models in my vinyl project. My vinyl project is making promotional video for LKPI Institute Pasuruan. In this vinyl project, I used the procedure to make promotional video from Sunaria 2016. I choose this procedure because I think this procedure is very simple and easy to follow. In this procedure, there are 3 steps that should be followed. The first step is pre-productions, the second step is productions, and the last step is post-production. The first procedure is pre-production. In pre-production, there are 6 parts that the writer should be followed. The first part is determining idea. In this part, the writer will start with making the idea. And then the writer will write any points that are used as materials in the video. The writer also choose someone who becomes models. The second part is synopsis. In this part, the writer will develop the idea to become a synopsis. The third part is script writing. In this part, the writer will write the script. The script will be written in Bahasa Indonesia first and then translate into the English version. The fourth is storyboards. After the synopsis is done, the writer will start to make a storyboards. After writing the storyboards, the writer will give the storyboards to the supervisor and the owner of LKPI Institute to check the content whether it's appropriate or not with LKPI Institute. Besides that, the supervisor will check the grammatical error of the storyboards. If storyboard is right, the writer will give it to the cameraman. The storyboards will be a guide for cameramen in the process of shooting. The fifth is schedule. Before start shooting, the writer will make the schedule first. The writer will adjust a schedule to the owner of LKPI Institute and the cameraman. The sixth part, and is the last part, is setting the tools. In this part, the writer will hire someone to take a video and edit the video. The cameraman will prepare the tools such as camera, tripod, stabilizer, and also stand cable. The second procedure is production. In this step, the writer and cameraman will start to take a video. The shooting will be based on the storyboard and script that has been made in the pre-production steps. And the cameraman, while taking the video, adjusts to the storyboard. In this process of taking video, the writer will divide into some scenes. There are opening, the second is content, and the last scene is closing. The first scene is opening. In this scene, the writer will introduce of LKPI Institute staff and the video will present a front view of LKPI Institute. And beside that, the writer also introduced the general information about LKPI Institute, such as the history, the vision and mission, and the location of LKPI Institute. The second scene is content. In this scene, the writer will show activities in LKPI Institute, while learning activity and also the conditions in there. Besides that, the writer will show each class and the facilities of LKPI Institute. The third is closing. This is the last scene. The writer will give information about the contact person of LKPI Institute, such as the social media, the email, and also the telephone number. The writer will tell the strengths of LKPI Institute that can persuade people to take course in there. The last procedure is post-production. In the last step, after taking video, the writer and the editor will start editing the video. Before starting to editing the video, both video and image materials will be set into the folder and give named. The next is starting to edit the video. The lastly is finishing the video. Before burning the video, the writer will give the video to the supervisor and the owner of LKPI Institute to make sure the content. If it is right, the writer will burn the data from the computer into the DVD. After that, the writer will give the product to the LKPI Institute. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.